Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. Today's topic of discussion is Assam government declared the entire state as a disturbed area. So now let's start the video. Assam government recently extended the Contentious Armed Force Special Powers Act 1958, that is AFSPA, in the state for 6 more months. The notification came into effect from February 28. Initially, it was the Assam Disturbed Area Act of 1955 during the agitation by Nagas in undivided Assam. This act gave free hand to some extent to the army that was repealed with the incorporation of the Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958. AFSPA was imposed in Assam in November 1990 and has been extended every 6 months since then after a review by the government. So, now the question is, what does the AFSPA means? In simple terms, AFSPA gives armed forces the power to maintain public orders in disturbed areas. They have the authority to prohibit a gathering of 5 or more persons in an area and can use force or even open fire after giving due warning. If they feel a person is in contravention of the law, if reasonable suspicions exist, the army can also arrest a person without a warrant, enter or search a premises without a warrant, and can ban the possession of firearms. Any person arrested or taken into custody may be handed over to the officer in charge of the nearest police station along with the report detailing the circumstances that led to the arrest. So now you know about AFSPA. Now maybe your question will be that what is a disturbed area and who has the power to declare it? A disturbed area is one which is declared by notification under Section 3 of the AFSPA. An area can be disturbed due to differences or disputes between members of different religious, racial, language, or regional groups or caste or even communities. The central government or the governor of the state or administrator of the union territory can declare the whole or part of the state or union territory as a disturbed area. A suitable notification would have to be made in the official gazette. As per Section 3, it can be invoked in places where the use of armed forces in aid of the civil power is necessary. The Ministry of Home Affairs would usually enforce this act where necessary, but there have been exceptions where the centre decided to forego its power and leave the decision to the state government. Now we will understand what's the origin of AFSPA. The act came into force in the context of increasing violence in the northeastern state decades ago. With the state government found difficult to control, the Armed Forces Special Powers Bill was passed by both the Houses of Parliament and it was approved by the President on 11th of September 1958. It became known as the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. Now we will understand which states are or had come under this act. It is effective in the whole of Nagaland, Assam, Manipur, excluding 7 assembly constituencies of Imphal and some parts of Arunachal Pradesh. The centre revoked it in Meghalaya on April 1, 2018. Earlier, the AFSPA was effective in a 20-kilometer area of the Assam-Meghalaya border. Tripura withdrew the AFSPA in 2015 and Jammu Kashmir too has a similar act. So how has this act been received by the people? It has been a controversial one with human rights groups opposing it as being aggressive. Manipur's Iram Sharmila has been one of its staunchest opponents, going on a hunger strike in November 2000 and continued her vigil till August 2016. Her trigger was an incident in the town of Malom in Manipur where 10 people were killed waiting at a bus stop. So that's all for the update. Thanks for watching.